been a while since I've talked about Aaron and Legend of the White Dragon, and today we have a brand new video talking about the color correction. That's right, Aaron's favorite thing when it comes to anything about Legend of the White Dragon. When's it out? Color correction. Is the sound any good? Color correction. Hell, will JDF be in it? Color correction. Anything that you can think of, Aaron will always come back with, it's in color correction. It will be finished very, very soon. It'll be finished next year. Whatever he comes up with, it's always about the color correction. And soon, actually, to be fair, soon it will move into audio mixing. That's going to be a thing for the next one. So we can't finish this until the audio mixing's done. Oh wait, the audio mixing's not been done. Oh wait, this has not been done. Anyway, you know what I mean on this one. So the Power Ranger Illuminati contacted Henry Resilient and sent them the updated version. Now, I am going to be talking about something about Aaron in another video, so stay tuned for that one. We're going to be looking at another reason why the film would probably be a little bit delayed due to color correction. So let's jump and have a look. This right here is the information that was given to Henry Resilient, and it says, last week, a scheduled color correction session was shut down unexpectedly after Aaron arrived, stayed for under 5 minutes and left without reviewing any of the footage. Now, you've probably read this really quickly, but the fact is that you're not willing to stay in this area for more than 5 minutes shows that this is probably not going to get done any quicker than it should be, and it should be literally the top priority. Let's continue. The session was intended to finalize LUT's color profiles for Master Zhang's death scene, but because Aaron walked out, the team couldn't proceed, and the session was bumped to next week pending studio availability. Now, if you've been in any of these sorts of situations when it comes to this, you know that companies will come in and say, hey, we want to book X amount of time. Cool, you got it. You paid for it, done. And just therefore, if someone else comes on and goes, hey, have you got a slot? They go, sorry, we're all booked up. If next week is fully booked up, then this will get bumped to the week after or whenever they've next got availability. So for the next part, if this is all true, take with a grain of salt, just allegedly and all this. According to the two people who were present, he entered the room, paused, sniffed twice, and said it smelled like cucumber melon in here, claiming the scent undermined the emotional tone of the sequence. He instructed the team that the space would need to be professionally cleaned before he'd return. I'm serious. At the end of the day, it is not your building. It is not your studio. You're probably going and paying for this. So for you to turn around and say that this place needs to be cleaned because of a scent, you're now asking them to spend money if this is all true. If this is true, then you should be sitting down and watching what you're paying for, what you are getting other people to do, which you are not doing yourself. And could you imagine if someone came to your house and sat down and went, oh my God, Aaron, it smells like insert name here, and then you left? You'd be like, man, I'm so insulted right now. I'm so insulted that they think my house smells like this. Now, granted, this studio didn't smell like shit. If you've ever worked in a place that more scents come in, it is unbearable. And cucumber melon probably doesn't smell like shit. Now, I've worked in retail. I've gone to tournaments. I've gone to conventions, and sometimes they smell like shit because no one wears deodorant, or the fact is that it's not been cleaned for a while. And it can get unbearable. But the fact is, cucumber melon probably smells really nice. So for you to go in there, sniff twice, and then go like, it's undermined an emotional tone of the sequence. What sort of smell are you meant to have? Is it meant to be like book smells? Is it meant to be like loads of candles, passion fruit, I don't know, dragon fruit, whatever? I just find this all really insulting that if this is true, that you go into someone else's work area and go, you need to get this professionally clean, mate. It fucking smells like cucumber melon. That's fucking shit, that is. It's just so fucking rude. Now, there is absolutely no way to prove this. You ask Aaron, oh, nah. He's going to say no. He's like, oh, that never happened. It just, whatever. You know it's going to happen like that. You know it is. But let's continue. The tech stayed and ran adjustments, but none of the work from that session is considered final without his sign-off. This isn't the first time a delay has been triggered by something external to the footage, but it's easily the most preventable. So imagine that none of this work gets done. And then you go like, man, like the color correctionist, it's going to take another couple of weeks, so we're going to have to push it back further. The fact is, every single fan wants to see this. Every single person wants to see how you've done Legend of the White Dragon. That this is Jason David Frank's final thing, and yet you just turned around and just wasted an opportunity and probably money, because I guarantee if you went, man, can I get my money back, and they've gone like, oh, what's the reason, why is it like that, and you've just gone, well, yeah, it smells like cucumber melon, they're not gonna like it, Aaron. They're not gonna go, okay, yeah, you can get your money back. They're gonna be like, no. Now, if this is all true, I have a more kind of understanding on what sort of character Aaron is in general. I'm also kind of wondering, does he have certain smells that were on set? Like, could you imagine walking into that building of wherever they're filming and he's like, man, it smells like whatever, I can't work in this? Like, how can you go through, or is there a requirement that you have to have a scented candle that smells like whatever? It's just, to me, so weird that he thinks this and did this. It's just weird. Considering, as I said before, the crunch time that you've got on this, you would want to get it done ASAP. But no, you didn't want to finalize the color correction. Like, who knows? This could have been the last scene that needed to be done. But now you just pushed it back an extra time. It's just kind of weird to me. But yeah, like, oh man, he's also been to conventions like San Diego Comic-Con. I'm sure he's been there, or to really big conventions. They're gonna smell really bad, and he's just gone, okay, this is fine, this is absolutely fine. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. I've got another video I want to talk about Aaron that I didn't get round to making, but now I have a little bit more time. But yeah, I just find this really weird, and I think if this is true, then Aaron needs to kind of address it, but I know he won't, and it's going to be very hard to do this, not unless the two people that were working actually came out and were like, yeah, this did actually happen. But again, take all of this with a grain of salt. If you want to believe it, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. It's up to you. I generally think Aaron is that sort of person that would walk out due to a nice smell, but it's not the smell that resonates with his energy to the universe. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know down below in the comments so we can discuss. And while you're down there, why not hit the like button and subscribe? I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and your help would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimona Cat. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。